Hello, welcome once again. Another brilliant opportunity to be coming your way. Last week, I talked about the five-phase value thinker business building model, and I ended by saying that, you need the right mindset for you to be able to work that model. And today, I'm going to be talking about why your mindset is very important. Your mindset is equal to the result you are getting. The foundation of the result you are getting right now is a function of your mindset. It's about your philosophy of life. It's about, how you live your life. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, that's the way it is. So your mindset will determine your result. As a matter of fact, it's been said that you can multiply your result 10 times by a slight shift, in your mindset. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about why your mindset is very important. The first thing that I want to look at is that for you to be successful in business, there are about 4 things that I consider that you need to do. The first thing is that you need to identify a need in the marketplace based on that model. The second is that you need to find a solution to it, which is called idea. So idea is finding superior solution, to an existing problem that you have discovered. The next thing is that there's nothing like $1 million idea, but $1 million execution, which means that you need to execute. But notice this, it doesn't matter how good an executioner you are. If your mindset is not congruent with your action, your mindset will cancel your action. You will be like a man on the treadmill, making a lot of movement, but no progress. You'll be like a man driving, and looking at the rear mirror. Why? Because your mindset is canceling the result of all your action. So it is important that for anything you do, your mindset is right. I've talked a bit about that, and that's why, Christians talk about the mindset of faith. That is the first thing. The second thing you need to understand about mindset is what I call the 4 levels of value. In fact, where you make the most of money is at the 4th level, and that's, at the mindset level. So I give you an example. The first level of value, is what I call implementation. What is implementation? These are people that are using their muscle and their time to create money. So they are just implementing. They are using their skills. All right. So this is why you have people like plumber, electrician. All they are doing is that they are using their skills. They are using their muscle plus their time, to create wealth. And this is very limited. Why? Wealth is abundance. Wealth is spiritual. So for you to, get wealth, you can't use physical means and limited resources to create abundance. It is, so that is also the lowest level of value. That's the lowest level of income generation when it comes to, making money. Because what happened? You are just implementing. You are using your muscle, your skill, which is a physical thing, plus time, which is a limited thing, to want to create abundance. So the next level of value is unification. What is unification? Here now, you are using your managerial skills. You are able to manage people. Of course, the Bible says 2 is better than 1. They have great reward for their labor. So the income you make at this level is greater than that at the implementation level. Why? Because more people are involved. So you are using your managerial skill. You are using people to create wealth. You are managing people. That's the next level. The third level is the level of communication. Here, you are using your mouth to make money. All right. So you find out that that's why you have, a lot of, pastors that are rich, a lot of songwriters that are rich, especially if you have a message that moves the masses and generates revenue. So you can have a message that moves the masses, it doesn't generate revenue. But if you have a message that moves the masses, that have income generation ability, you make a lot of money. That's why you have film stars make a lot of money, copywriters, marketers, they make a lot of money. So this is the next level. But where the real wealth happen is at the imagination level. That's the highest level, and that's, that's your mind, that's your mental, your mind, that's your mindset. That's where the real wealth comes. Everything you have seen created here in the physical first existed in the mind. So what, at this level, you are using your imagination, you are giving birth to things in your imagination, and you are using money and people. And that's why you have, business builders, people that do innovation, creative people, people like, Steve Jobs. This is where they are. This is where every entrepreneur should be. So you are using imagination to come with a superior solution, and you're using money and people, to create wealth. So you find out that the real wealth happen, at the imagination level. And that's why your mindset is important. And finally, for everything you are starting, everything you want to do, where you start from is a place of ignorance. And what is ignorance? Ignorance is absence of truth. Everywhere you start, anything at all you want to do, where do you start from? You start from the place of ignorance. And if you want, to move forward, you go to the place of knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is the accumulation of truth. So you begin to, so all these things are happening in your mentality. You begin to accumulate truth. But accumulation of truth also, won't get you anywhere. Until you get to the place of understanding. And understanding is assimilation of the truth. So one thing is to accumulate the truth. The other thing is to what? Is to assimilate the truth. This is where you begin to build the right mindset at the place of understanding, where you begin to assimilate the truth. But again, that's not where it ends. Once you begin to assimilate the truth, for it to turn to anything meaningful, you need to begin to come to the place of wisdom. Wisdom is now the application of the truth, that is being, so you can see the progression. All these are happening in your mind. That's why the mindset is. So there's a mindset that is a mindset at the level of ignorance. There's a mindset at the level of knowledge. There's a mindset at the level of understanding. There's a mindset at the level of wisdom, where you begin to apply, this truth. And the fact that you have wisdom does not mean that, that would lead automatically to productivity. So what happened? You begin to apply the wisdom. At this point, you are practicing. But there's no precision because you are just starting. Even though you know what to do, but you don't know how to do it well. So you are practicing. You begin to practice. From practice, what happened? You move to the next level, which is called precision. It is at the point of precision that you begin to see productivity. You begin to see results about what you're doing. So you begin to gain precision from your practice. Then from precision, you move to mastery. And that's why we say that every work works. So once you get to mastery, what happens? Mastery now begins to lead to productivity. So every work you do works, and how does it work? It first works on you. So by the time you are practicing, what happened? Without precision, what happened? It is working on you. Even from ignorance, to knowledge, to understanding, to wisdom, this is working on you. Then you begin to practice without precision, is working on you. As you get to precision, you begin to see some level of results. Then you get to mastery, then your productivity begins to grow. So that's why we say that there's profit in every labor. Every work works. But what happened? It has to first work on you before it begins to work for you. So a lot of people give up at the time that the work that they are doing is working on them, not realizing that something is changing in them. Is at the point that you begin to gain precision and mastery that you begin to see the work for you. So this is the practice, precision, mastery is where you begin to get, your skill set. So it's first the mindset, the skill set, then finally you use the right tool, which is the tool set. So you can have the mindset, you can have the skill set. If you are not using the right tool set, what happens? You are not going to get results. This is how important, your mindset is. Everything starts from the mind. And it's important that whatever you do, you have the right mindset. And that's why I've been talking largely on the value thinker mindset. The need to put value in the market, above money. Put value first above money. I've always said that everything is not, that the goal is the assignment. The goal is how you want to serve people. The result is the money. So the mindset of focusing on the goal as against the reward is the best mindset, that can give you all the results you need. I hope you find value in this video. Please, if you need any support, feel free to get in touch with us, and we're happy to work with you. Thank you, and do have a great week.